This episode of Notification Squad is sponsored by Nickelodeon.
Welcome to Notification Squad, the show that takes people behind channel Frederator, puts them in front of the camera to read your comments. My name is Cade.
I'm Alyssa, and today we have a special episode all about Nickelodeon's Welcome to the Wane. How you feeling today, Cade?
Awesome. So Alyssa, Welcome to the Wane is Nickelodeon's latest Nicktoon, but did you know it's actually made here in New York?
No, wait, we're in New York too.
Yep.
Can we go check out their studios?
Funny you should say that because they actually invited us to check out their studio. We met a lot of really cool people, we saw a lot of really cool stuff, and we cannot wait to share that experience with you. So let's check it out.
Hey guys, we're here at the Nickelodeon office in New York, and we were invited by the Welcome to the Wane crew to check out their studios.
And there's so much cool stuff, like all this really cool concept art from the show, but there's so much more to see, so let's check it out. Now let's check out the writer's room.
But Cade, what do they do in the writer's room?
They draw.
No, I don't think they draw.
Are you sure?
No, it's called the writer. Hold on.
Let's check it out.
Let's see what's going on.
Welcome to the Wane, you know, is a serialized show. So we have a big story arc going on across many, many, many episodes. And it's really hard to keep track of because there are so many details. Whether it, within an individual story, there's a ton of details, and then there's a whole big mystery story going on. So the way that we keep track of it is with this wall, the Wane wall, we call it. We have this color coding system where each color card represents a different aspect of the show. So our titles are in purple, the synopsis of each individual episode is in pink, and then we have a bunch of mystery things going on. And each of those colors represents a different aspect of the mystery. And there'll be times where we'll move cards around, where we'll be like, oh, wait a minute, you know what? This mystery beat feels out of place here. Let's see what would happen if we put that over here. And it just gives us a really nice snapshot at all times of the entire season.
What I really want to know, this is all great, but what I want to know is, why are there little figurines of each of the characters
so cute.
sitting here?
Sometimes it's nice because we're all visual people who like to watch TV as well as make TV. So we have our main characters as these little sort of toys. And this was Billy's idea, creator Billy Lopez, early on. His original thing was like, let's make toys of all the, he was like already thinking about, making toys based on the show. But it was really a way of like, as we tell a story, we can actually use the characters.
All right, Alyssa, you were right. They definitely write in the writer's room. But after that, they take everything from there and they pass it to Rick.
Yeah.
Right here.
Rick.
Hey.
Rick, tell us what you do.
Yeah, I draw pictures. I do a lot of the early concept ideas and stuff. I take these and send them up to our production team in Canada who helps us out, and they make this look cooler. And they'll send us some designs back that usually are really cool concepts and stuff, and so we go through an approval process.
So like some things stay the same, some things change, and you kind of just massage it until you get to the final design.
Yeah, we take all of that and we kind of do our director's notes and go through and try to help the boards out, and then they send us back very pretty boards. It always comes out really cool.
Nice.
And after the animatic is locked, I still am involved with layout and final background design and color, which there's a lot of line work on our show because there's so many interesting things in the Wane. We're always pushing to hide more things, and there's a lot of line work and a lot of coloring, a lot of work that goes into it.
This is all amazing, but what happens when you're done? Who gets it? What goes on?
I don't know. It goes out there.
So let's check out the rest of the production crew. Here we got Chelsea. Chelsea. Tell us about yourself. What do you do?
I do a lot of tracking, so a ton of tracking documents and Easter egg tracking as well. And I've also designed the secret language that we see in the show.
So
that's
fun.
hidden.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
So this year, the holiday cards are going to be in this language, right?
Yes.
This language.
Yes. Silly messages to everyone.
Hi, I'm Alan Foreman, I'm supervising producer on Welcome to the Wayne, and I sort of handle all things animation. Try and establish a style and get all the animators in Canada to fold into that style. So this is what a first pass of animation will look like for us. So a lot of times the backgrounds aren't quite done yet, and all the final movement isn't in there yet. And here's the final picture with all the beautiful animation and special effects and backgrounds. And all along the way, I give them lots of notes and annoy a lot of very friendly Canadians. After I'm done with it, it gets handed off to the audio professionals to take it across the finish line.
And he's all the way on the other side of the building, right?
Yeah, you gotta walk a while. I can draw you a map. And that's 2-scale. So I went to college for that.
Alyssa, we've got a map.
Yeah.
Let's follow it.
Yeah, you're not holding it the right way. It's this way.
Oh, well, now let's follow
I don't want you to be lost.
We are in the kitchen. Yes, we found out where we need to be.
But we had some help along the way.
We did.
Always ask for help when you're lost.
True.
Hey, how are you? I am Jeffrey Lesser, and I am music and audio producer director for Welcome to the Wayne here at Nickelodeon. We record the New York voices, most of them in-house right here, and then we have some actors that perform in Atlanta as well as in Burbank. Occasionally the actors are together, but for the most part we are all doing individual actors, and then it comes to me, and I have to piece it together and make it seem like they're actually talking to each other.
So this is our audio booth room in-house. We'll bring our freelance voice director in, and I'll help organize the schedules between the agents for the talent and the voice director. And we shove our talent in this cozy little booth. So right now we have Billy Lopez, our creator, and Ollie Timbers.
Oh, Molstromer, take this parking spot we've saved for thee. Don't be silly. Race car beds can't fly. Nah, we're on the back of an invisible airborne vampire eating fish.
How do you get into character once you step into that booth?
I sort of shout into the microphone. And sometimes I go like this when I'm really acting. You know, you can tell when I'm really acting or when I go like this, you know. And sometimes when I say hi, when the line is like a hi, I go like, hi! I wave my hand.
Do you find it fun being in your own show?
I do. You know, it's been basically one of my favorite. That and the writing are my favorite parts of the show. Doing the voice has been a real challenge and a real ride. And the days when I feel like I get it, it's really the most fun thing to do. Yeah.
So we saw the writer's room. We saw how the art is made.
Yep.
We saw Billy do a voiceover of Ollie.
But how's it get to TV?
Hi guys, welcome. I'm Sarah KAMEN. I'm the line producer on the show.
And I'm Lacey Stanton, and I'm the series producer.
So we do a lot of the planning and plotting and thinking and reworking of schedules. This is kind of like we call a long form or waterfall schedule that we get from our animation company.
That looks pretty complicated.
Yeah, and so we kind of look at this and then almost translate it and create our own Excel documents and things like that where we lay out our deadlines like phase by phase. Somebody has to do it.
Yeah, our goal is to make the show as awesome as it possibly can be in the time that we're given by Nickelodeon. So,
how much time do they normally give you?
Well, for season 1, it took us almost 2 years to make the 20 episodes. So animation takes a while. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
So we got a tour of the Nickelodeon Welcome to the Wayne crew and studios, but we want some juicy information and secrets from the producers. So let's go bother them just a little bit.
Let's go.
So we're now going through a bunch of episodes and sort of figuring out how does it affect the schedule, how might we want to, we have our animation company in Toronto, Yowza, and there's like 100 people there. There's like 15 of us here. As we sort of discuss the creative and how that might affect production, we start thinking about problem solving. Sometimes like for shorthand, a writer will be like, and there are zillions of creatures all over the place. And Alan's like, will be like, zillions or two?
There's gonna be blobs. Just a zillion blobs, that's it.
Like maybe finding shortcuts, things to make it easier, but still not sacrificing the quality or the creative, right?
Yeah, sort of, yeah, it is. It's that balance of like the best creative we can within the budget and time that we have to do it. It's amazing like what the team is able to do.
Sure. Well, thank you guys so much for the full tour. It was really, really fun to see the entire experience, meet the entire team. So much fun. But we're gonna get out of your care.
Yeah, you're probably really busy.
You seem like you have like a lot of actual work to do, so we'll stop bothering you. So we're just gonna leave you to it. Thanks, guys.
Come back
Bye.
anytime. All right. Thank God they're gone.
Oh my god, that was so much fun. And we want to say another big thank you to Nickelodeon and everyone at Welcome to the Wayne for inviting us to check out the studios.
And if you haven't seen it already, be sure to check out Welcome to the Wayne, now airing on Nickelodeon. But up next is our next segment, Notification Squad. Alyssa, what is Notification Squad?
It's the show that we're on.
But how do you become a part of the Notification Squad?
Well, you go to our channel, you click subscribe if you have it, and then you click the notification bell, which sends you an email every time we upload a video.
Which is every day.
Oh my god.
Let's read some comments. First comment comes from our Steven Universe cartoon conspiracy. Some guy says, I'm gonna be honest, I came in watching this video with lots of skepticism, but now I gotta say you got me a little intrigued.
Yes, and this is with one of our special guest hosts, Ariel.
That's right.
I really liked it. It was a new take on the Pink Diamond Rose Quartz theory, and I know a lot of people were commenting like, oh, we already did this theory so many times, or like this theory was like kind of debunked, but it was a different twist that we just never pointed out, so I really liked it.
It made sense to me, and I just like that he perfectly described every episode of Cartoon Conspiracy ever. So, props to some guy.
Thanks, some guy.
Thanks, some guy.
Josh Dites commented on Then vs. Now Looney Tunes. I completely forgot about the lunatics.
You and everyone else. Like, seriously, I don't even know why that show existed. But it was kind of interesting, though, because last week we were talking about superheroes.
Yeah.
And it's literally like the Looney Tunes, but superheroes.
Yeah. Was it a good idea?
It had a solid 26 episode run.
Okay. Wow.
So,
I didn't even know it was that long.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Yeah, good for them. Moving on to our next comment, came from our regular show references video. R-Man Swag says, hopefully Close Enough will give us the same comedy style regular show has. That's JG Quintel's next show. And Punisher1237 responds, if it doesn't, then it will be close enough at least. Is that wrong? I see what he did there.
Yes.
It's a knee slapper. I'm actually really excited about the new show. I think it's gonna be really great. Unfortunately, it's not coming out until next year, but I think it'll be really funny. We need more adult animation out.
Yeah.
And last but certainly not least, each week we like to give a Notification Squad badge to one very lucky individual. And this week's is to someone I've noticed commenting a lot lately, Carl Julian.
Yay!
Yes! Carl Julian says, let's get Super Notification Squad on our
Super.
superhero episode. So
yeah.
that was super nice of you, Carl. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate all your support, and you get a badge. Thank you so much for watching this very special episode of Notification Squad. Remember, if you want to be part of next week's episode, our Halloween special, leave a comment in the pinned comment down below and tell us what your Halloween costume is going to be. Is it cartoon related?
And of course, we want to hear your lovely voices, so call 917-408-FRED, leaving a voicemail reading our schedule in under 17 seconds. But where can you find the schedule? Well, you can go to Tumblr, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, because that's where we'll be posting it.
And then remember.
Oh.
And remember,
Frederator loves you.
Monday, Why Mr. Krabs Should Go to Jail. Tuesday, Scooby-Doo Zombie Island Back. Wednesday, Then vs. Now, Teen Titans. Thursday, SpongeBob Squidworthy Theory. Friday, 107 Rick and Morty Season 3 back. Saturday, Over the Garden Wall Comics. I'm Jim Gizriel, and I'm out. Thank you.